This pandemic's taken its toll on lives. It's taken its toll on jobs. It's taken its toll on businesses. But people need to focus on the effect it's having on our youth. And as a father of 3 small kids, I see it firsthand. And you know what? We're at phase 2. And it's now time that the governor recognize that governments are responsible, parents are responsible, and kids are responsible. And allow us the opportunity to let our kids play ball in our town facilities and sports programs. It is summertime, it is needed, and anybody who is a parent knows this is having long-term effects on our children. And as a board as a whole, my colleagues and I have sent a letter to the governor asking him to do just that, to let the local governments with the leagues and the parents have the ability to continue to move forward with their lives. Again, I cannot stress enough, I see it firsthand with these kids. In all of these different levels, the effect this is having on them.
Well, I think the governor realizes how important it is for their young people to have something to do that's going to really make them happy. And we will do what we have to do to make sure that they are safe. Our beaches are large enough, our kids have enough space to play. So we'll make sure that they are playing safely. But please, Governor, give the kids a chance. They need it desperately. Not only do they need it, we just need them to get out so they can give us a little bit of peace and quiet.
As a sports parent and an advocate, passionate advocate for Little League and all youth sports throughout my district, I'm proud to stand here with the rest of the town board and the supervisor, advocating for the safe return of outdoor youth sports. I firmly believe we are past the point of reopening safely, precautionary, with guidelines greater than the governor allows in his phases, and that starts with youth sports. Governor Cuomo, let the kids play.
Play ball.
Play ball. As a Little League coach of 30 years, I want you to know that the Little League develops the competitiveness and the competition between communities. It brings us all together. It's the work ethic of America. So please, Governor Cuomo, if you're there and you can listen, we have the best ball fields in America in the town of Hempstead.
All they have to do is practice. Give them a field to practice on. Lacrosse, they don't touch the ball. They pass. They don't have to have contact. Baseball, just hit flies and grounders to the kids and let them throw it around the horn. The softball, the same thing. Soccer, pass the ball. Their skills are going to get built up by letting them practice. Let them get on the field and practice. If you don't want them to have games, put it in the next phase. Let's do something. Let's get the kids back on the field.
We've followed all the protocol. The town of Hempstead has been extremely proactive in doing everything we can to manage this coronavirus pandemic, and this is no different. But we need our governor, Andrew Cuomo, to really let these kids out on the field. We're not saying maybe there's not organized games, but get them out on the field, get them to practice, and understand up in Albany that we know that our coaches and parents are going to do all they can to keep their kids safe.
I can attest to you firsthand that I'm struggling. The last 3 months have been very difficult. I have 5 children. They're all home. They're all working remotely. Now that's coming to an end, and it's just another source of stress for parents to know that there's no structure going forward for their children. I have young children like Don who do camps. They need to be outside. We need to open the parks. These kids need fresh air. I see them riding their bicycles. They're responsible. They're wearing masks. They're not posing a risk for anyone. It's time for Governor Cuomo to loosen this up and let these children outside.
Mothers and fathers, guardians, for as long as we have been in America, our parents have been the ultimate arbiters of what their children can and cannot do. They make those decisions for the health and welfare and safety of their children every single day. It's time to give the power back to our parents where it belongs. They can make the wise decisions on behalf of their own children.
This is more than just about baseball and sports. This is about the kids' lives and interactions. They've got to get out there. Mental health is really deteriorating. Baseball has been social distancing forever. On the field, you're not 6 feet close to each other. Everybody's apart. And with the guidance from the government, which Little League International has said, go with government guidance as to how to do it, we can play. I appreciate this. Hopefully the governor pays attention and does something to get these kids able to play.
This is having an effect, and it's time the governor recognize that. and the coaches have good policy. The government's been able to put together good policy, and it's time to let the coaches and parents do exactly what they were meant to do. Take care of their children, guide our children, and we are more than able to do it in a safe and cautious manner to protect these children, but give them the freedom they truly need, because this has gone on too long.